having the worst time trying to get this going tonight. Um, but I really, really wanted to. Now I can't even get my phone to stay in its holder. Hold on. I am having a hard time. Can you tell? This is not going well. Oh my gosh. We'll just call it a day. And I don't know that anybody's going to be able to be on here anyway. Let's see. Megan is on here and she says hi. Hi, Megan. It may just be you and me. There's Norman. I'm having the worst time. Hi, and thank you guys. I tried like half a dozen times to get this right, and I just couldn't get it. So I've got Megan, Norman, Kate, Lori. Thank you, and I know Cheryl Pup Camper 58 is bouncing around trying to find me, and hi, Surf and Dodo. And it's yes, Lori, and it's not just technology. It is a little bit of the end user. I'll be honest. And I didn't even get to turn it in the right frame, the horizontal. And hi, Granny Gus, Granny Bear and Gus. Say hello. Um, I'm telling y'all, I am cognitively. Thank you, Pup Camper. I was just telling everybody, you're bouncing around trying to find me and help me. Um, I'm getting cognitively declined the longer I'm off of my Aricept, and it scares me, and I refuse to focus on the decline. But it's like right now, Jana Frugal RV Gal and C Dub's Journey, they're up at the casino having a seafood buffet. That was too rich for my taste and too rich for my tummy. It's a crab and shrimp and I think lobster, and so they're doing that, and it didn't start until 4. And so I told them not to worry about getting back for the FNL. Let's see, Bev Desserts on. Hi there. And not this trip, Norman. We'll be leaving Yuma tomorrow and headed to Quartzsite. Not sure where we're going to land yet or what we're going to do, but didn't make it to Algodones this time. I'm ready to do something fun, and so is everybody else. But this week was about, if you saw, well, I think it went out to members only right now on Jana's channel. Um, Bev says she could see me on the second try. There was on my end, it was just total black. Nothing was showing up. So I'm glad that something worked for you guys, but I couldn't get it going. But anyway, this week you'll see it on Jana's channel. It might already be out. It might have just come out a few minutes ago. That we're here in Yuma to help Dubs this week with her eye doctor appointments, and so they've been doing that. And like I said, now they're up at the casino, and I just couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong on my live stream. I had it all scheduled and set up and everything, and then it just didn't work. And then I tried again and again and again, but we're here now, and so thank you guys. I really appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. And if y'all could I don't know why you would give me a thumbs up tonight when I couldn't even get anything working. But if you're willing, give me a thumbs up. I see that 6 of you have, and there's already 36 of you that somehow found me with me bouncing around on the internet. Let me see if I can turn this fan on. I want to make sure. I've had, as you know, I've had power issues. Is that fan too loud? Can y'all hear me okay? Hi, Terry. Hi, Renee. Thank y'all for finding me on here tonight. But I've had power issues. Well, I don't know if you know. I think I only shared it with, I can't remember if I shared it with Coco Fam or you guys to the public. But I've had power issues, and I think my batteries finally got up to 100% today. But I didn't think about the batteries not being able to work with the rig being in the shop for 2 weeks, and no solar hitting my solar panels to charge my batteries, and it drug them down to zero, and that is no good. And then I didn't think about that, and so I started using them right away. And again, that whole brain injury and not being on my Aircept now, it's not a good combination, and we'll see how things go. I'm also thinking about, seeing if I can find some sort of vendor part-time job this winter that I can do. I don't know. I can't even do a live stream anymore. It seems like so. But I thought, if there's somewhere where I can work. Sometimes they have thing where people just let people in or something, like I did this summer at my RV park. I didn't have to do math, and I didn't have to do the things that I can't do with my brain injury. But I was thinking I might find something, and so we'll see. But so that I can add some more solar to my system. And then I know that I've got a friend that says that they've got some portable solar panels and something that might work. Oh my gosh, my friend Tim, I'm gonna cry. Tim, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Let me know where you guys are. Are you traveling with Stanley? And what are you up to these days? Oh, that's Tim Untethered, you guys, a friend of mine from the old days out here on the road. And Megan is asking if there's something else I can take other than Aircept. In Pahrump. Okay, yay! Y'all give each other a hug for me. I'd give you both a hug if I was there. And I didn't know this was going to be. I was going to just share with y'all the fun about our travels, but having to try a bunch of times. I know Richard says he's here finally. That's on me, Richard. I couldn't figure out how to do the live stream tonight, and Jana is up at the casino doing a seafood buffet, and so I couldn't figure it out. And it is what it is. Stress doesn't help, but I haven't been stressed. Thank you guys. But Megan was asking if there's something else that I could take since I'm declining, since I can't take my Aircept. And unfortunately, no, there's not. I mean, and I've got several doctors. They would contact me, and I'm so blessed, you guys. One of my doctors that's retired actually contacted me and said, "Happy Thanksgiving." And I was just like, "Oh my God, Dr. Lori, hi." And she asked me how I was doing, and I told her I'm in a cognitive decline without my Aircept, and and she said, "Debra, I'm so sorry," and I'll let you. And she's still working at she's retired from her practice, but she has gone to work at a neurotrauma center, and so she's employed but retired from her practice. And she said she would keep me in mind and let me know if anything came up. And it's not just that end of something else other than the Aircept. We're also watching to see if there's something that can treat the symptoms that made me have to quit taking Aircept. And just because I know I have a lot of people on here that are caretakers, and my sister who has Alzheimer's is also on Aircept. I'll just share that I was having, oh, hi Doreen, and she's asking why did I stop taking my medicine, and I was just going to share that. Thank you, Wendy. I was just going to share that the reason I had to stop taking the Aircept is because it was causing stomach bleeds. And there are 3 medicines on the market. They know it's a known issue for some people. Hi, Jasper. So there's 3 things on the market that you can take to help counter that. We actually tried 5, and it just got to the point that it was, you know, so that's it. So I didn't intend for this to be about that tonight. I was trying to get y'all a better view too. It's going to be a pretty sunset, but the wind is up, and plus it's a little bit noisy where we are, so I didn't want to be outside. This is your only view tonight, and you're lucky to get it because I almost didn't get a live stream up, as you well know if you were bouncing around trying to find me. But on that, I will also say that it has been fun to be on the road, and I'm very blessed that Phoenix is out on the road again, and she still has some issues, but she's old. And I don't know about y'all, but I can identify with that. It's like we wake up with the creaks and groans, but we keep going anyway. And that's kind of how my old girl Phoenix is. She needs some work, and that's what I was going to say. Is she still needs it is beautiful here right now. It was very, very hot for me today with no AC because we're dry docking, and so it's very hot for me today, surfing Dodo, but I know I've heard from other people that back east is really getting hit right now. And also parts of, Cheryl was telling me not where she's at her campground, and y'all go check out her videos about at Pup Camper 58, where she's camp hosting, and that she's going to have some coming up. She was telling me about it today, and it's going to be awesome. But hi Lorelei, good to see you. Oh, and I saw Linda on here too, and I don't think I said hi to her. I have had a lot of stress, Kathy, but it's all good now. That's what I was saying, is being on the road. I think I'm bouncing around a lot, and y'all just have to bear with me. If you know me, you know me, and we'll get there. But she's got some issues, and so I was talking about how I might try to find a part-time job if I can find something that I can do to it, because she just needs a little bit more work. And oh, good, Lorelei. thank you, Linda, for reminding Lorelei I was live. and where she could find me. Is that something on my shirt? Looks like there's something on my shirt. Dang it, I just put this shirt on. Y'all ignore the dirty spot on my shirt because that's on me. There, I'll do that like that. But y'all look at this fabulous shirt. Do y'all see this shirt? I want y'all to go shop at the shop where I got this shirt. It is by, I look like I'm strangling myself. That's funny. I'll do it this way, and then I won't look maybe like I'm strangling myself so much. Now I look like one of those posters where you cut your head off. But this shirt is fabulous. It says no city lights, just campfire nights. And I have a friend, and y'all have met her on past videos. I'm allowed one spot per shirt. Here I am promoting my friend's shirts, and I get a spot on it. How embarrassing. But oh, it's a fabulous shirt, you guys, and it's so soft. I love it. All of her shirts are soft. I used to have a t-shirt shop. I quit doing it, and in fact Tim on there, that's on here, he helped me with it for a while, but it's more than I could keep up with. I have to start buying smaller clothes. I know it does look like it's swallowing me a little bit, doesn't it? That's a nice problem to have. So where am I from? Well, I've been on the road full time for the last 10 years, so I'm wherever I turn the key off. But hi Travels. Hi Surfing Dodo. Oh, I've already said hi to you, but love the shirt and the saying. Yes. So y'all go to Connie. Y'all have met her on my past videos, and she's just fabulous. And she has this new t-shirt shop that I want to support. That is just going to drive me crazy now that I see that spot. Y'all just ignore it. Let's see. Anyway, y'all ignore that spot. And let's see. Nope, I cannot hide it. But anyway, y'all go to Connie's shop.
And Cheryl is going to put the link up here for you in a moment. I know, Megan, so big of a squirrel. And oh, hi, Betty. That's a friend of mine, y'all. Before I got on the road, gosh, let's see, how far back do we go, Betty? A long time. So, and Betty, actually, when I lived in a Class B, before you guys ever met me, I lived in a Class B for a while. And that spot might be makeup, or it could be I ate something. Or it could be Finn got something on me. Who knows? Oh yeah, there is the Roam Free Threads, and it's all travel nomad related. Y'all will love her shirts, I promise you. And it could be something from Finn, is what I was gonna say. But so Cathedral of Light, I don't remember. Betty, I don't remember. Thank you, Cheryl, for putting that link up. And by the way, you guys, if you go, Cheryl, will you share with them what the 15% off discount code is? If you go to her shop and you use the code that Cheryl's fixing to put up for you, you will get 15% off tonight. Not tonight, anytime. Well, she didn't tell me how long she's going to honor that. But anyway, y'all see, check it out. I chose this one because I just love the colors, and you can get all different colors that you want. That is just really bothering me. All different things. So, Ramona, thank you. Hi, Ramona. Good to see you. Ramona is one of my neighbors. Ramona, I don't tell the public where I live. Come here, baby. Come say hi to Ramona's. Come say hi. Oh, he was sleeping. He says, Mama, I was sleeping. He has been so good about traveling, and right now I'm dog sitting. I've got Sammy too. She's up there on the bed and asleep. I know, Robin. The live stream was probably working. I wasn't working. I'm having cognitive difficulties, but I finally got it. And hi, baby. He I think he's 16 pounds, but or 12. I don't remember. He's sleepy. But he did so good on the road, Ramona. He just loved traveling, and he has learned about being on lead. I leave him on lead, and I leave it short enough that he can go in and out during the day when it's safe. And he's just picked it up. Okay, I'll let you back in your bed. Okay, there you go. He has just picked it up like he's been traveling his whole life. Some sounds, and he is adorable, Lorelai. Some sounds and stuff do scare him still. I mean, no, more than that. I'm not saying this right. I can tell that his nerves are still on edge more than he shows, because he can just be doing something normal, chewing his bone, resting, looking around, and there will be an unusual sound, and he'll just he does a corkscrew in the air and kind of does a scream like a stuck rabbit. And so I know that his nerves are on edge underneath that seeming cool demeanor. And so he has settled in to travel and everything. We would stop, he'd get out and he'd go potty, and he'd come right back in with me without fighting or being hesitant about anything. So I'm very, very, very proud of him. The one thing that he just cannot get past yet is the barking. And Ramona, that is on here, told us about her anti-bark device, and I ordered one. They don't make the one that she has anymore. It does take time to get it all, Ramona. It really does, and he's doing so good. But I ordered one, and I used it one time, and I don't know if its strength was greater. It's one of those high ultrasound frequency things that when they bark goes off that we can't hear but they can. He never acted like it hurt his ears or anything. None of that. I wouldn't have used it, of course. But it, it messed him up. It messed him up. So I'm returning it, and he'll have to learn another way. He of course didn't bark. It made him not bark, but he was mental for the rest of the evening, and I'm not going to do that to him. So that is his only issue. That, and he chews everything. He got hold of one of Jana's earbuds, and he chewed it in half. So I owe her a set of earbuds. He ate one of my earplugs. And we know this because we found it when he went to the restroom. Oh, Bev Dessert, tell your wonderful mother we said hi. And I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. And so Cheryl put up the discount coupon, the code that you will use when you go to Connie's shop, now roamfreethreads.com, and you use Wonder15, like you wander down the road. Use Wonder15 and get a 15% discount. The dog isn't blinking. He does that. He's like, whoa, what's going on? So thank you for doing that, Cheryl. Let's see what else we've got. Oh man, travels. I use a squirter bottle. I use, of course, when I'm gone, I'm not here to squirt him, but we practice and I use that. I use a squirter bottle. I use bitter apple. And so, yeah, there's a lot to be said for you can use those things and aim them at neighbor dogs that bark and they'll quit barking. Hi, Cindy and Mike. Yeah, I had issues trying to get on tonight. Jana and Dubs are up at the seafood buffet and I couldn't figure out how to do my live, so it's okay. I got it fixed. Oh, that's a good idea too, Lori. But again, when I'm not here, all of those things will work. But he doesn't have a barking issue at all. He's not a yapper. He doesn't bark at passersby. He doesn't bark at other dogs. He only barks when I'm not here. Hey, Pearl, good to see you. Let's see. Am I writing it all? I have not, but we are going to Quartzsite, and thank you for asking, BJ. We are going to, yes, please hit the thumbs up. There's 69 of you on, and 28 now have hit the thumbs up. Renee has met my neighbor, Ramona. How cool is that? Oh, and Robin got her china pieces. I'm so glad. Yay, Robin. I'm glad you got it in time for Thanksgiving as well. That's awesomeness. And so, yes, he only has separation anxiety. He doesn't bark any other time. And so I don't know how to help him with that when I'm not there, but we'll keep working on it. But otherwise, other than eating things he shouldn't and the separation anxiety, he is doing just great. We had a great time getting here. We ran into some bad weather several days, but it was so good to be on the road and so good for Phoenix to be running well. Like I said, she still needs some more stuff, and I spent all my money this summer that I made working in the office. I spent all my money on my getting my casita and shed fixed up and painted, and then getting Phoenix road ready. If I'm going to get any more work done on her, I need to find another part-time job that I can do, and I need to do that before I experience any more cognitive decline for sure. I'm I'm thinking about it. It would have to be the right fit. I was so blessed in the office this summer, that it wasn't a busy time of year, and it was all tasks that I could do and be of help and be of service. And so if I can find something where I can do a good job for somebody, that would be such a blessing. So Travels is asking about my miles per gallon. Let me tell you, I have gone from 6 miles per gallon coming back from California and that whole mess in the spring. She got down, she was in such bad shape. I was gimping along. She couldn't go very fast at all. And she got down to 6 miles, actually 5.8 miles per gallon at one fill up, because I track it every fill up. And my last one, she was at 9.3. I'm so excited. I don't expect her to stay there, but that was so good. That was so good. It was awesomeness. I even if she'll just get 8 miles per gallon, or 8.5, like Travel says, that would be so great. But the fact that she's loud now, because he went for some reason to a 3-inch exhaust versus the 2 or 2.5. He explained why to me, but I don't remember why. And so she sounds like a race car, but at least she's not blowing people out of the parking lot. She doesn't stink. She's not blowing black smoke out of the muffler. And just so many improvements. She just needs a little bit more work, and I'll figure out how to get that done. So, oh, thank you, Kathy. She says I'd be a great greeter at Walmart. Yeah, but those are established employees that get to do that. And you don't get to just pick and when you go to work for Walmart or any place like that, they tell you where to work. You don't apply for a position. So that probably would not work. Hot Rod Lincoln. Yeah, that's my girl. The Phoenix is a Hot Rod Lincoln. Yes, Lori, that's what he said. He thought thank you. He said he thought it needed more air in the system, and that it would be helpful to the engine. So that's why he did that. So Pup Camper says, Hot Rod Deborah. Actually, in high school, I drove a 69 GTO Judge with a rebuilt 400 and a line, lock line on the on the speed stick. A line lock, not lock line, a line lock. that was a beast of a car. I wish I still had it. And oh man, Christine, I bet you are tired. But that was some awesome work you did. Woohoo! Way to go. So vroom vroom, yeah. And she still, I don't know that with her new carburetor this will ever change, but she still goes real slow going up hills, like she gets down to 40, but she will kick now into, when she gets down to about 40, 35, she'll kick into second gear, at which she had not been doing at all. And so she would even get down to 5 miles an hour, and I'd even down in first gear, and she's not having that trouble anymore at all. Hi Arnold, happy belated birthday, Thanksgiving to you too. Oh yeah, my GTO was fast. I used to race her at Mountain View College outside of Dallas. You go and you get in line, and then you race whoever you get next to. You didn't care, and if you won, you got to do the short loop back so you could get back in line. And I kept winning, and I didn't know you needed to let your car cool off. I was just so happy I kept winning, and so I'd get in the short line, get back in line, short line, short line, short line, and finally some guy comes over. It was so, and when you're a teenager, it's so embarrassing. But he comes over and he knocks on the window, and he's like, "You might want to quit doing the short line and let your car cool off for a little bit before you blow her up." I was like, ah! So I didn't do that. I got out. I said, well, I'm not going to race this one then. And he goes, well, then pull over up here and then go on up. And so I did. And instead of going up and going around, I went up and I just left. I was so embarrassed. Deborah, try flex jobs, remote jobs. Oh, well, thank you, Lorelai. I'll check into that. I appreciate that. Um, so yeah, thank y'all for the thumbs up. I've got 50 thumbs up now. That's awesomeness. Um, Oh, Kathy, time to start thinking about a truck and travel trailer. Honey, when you find that money tree or you win that winning lottery ticket and you want to mail it to me, that'd be awesomeness. Yeah, that would be the ultimate, wouldn't it? I wish. Blessed Girl says we met last year in the queue. Stacy #1 and Stacy #2. I remember that. Yes, I remember you guys, and the other Stacy is on here quite often, so I'm glad to see you on here too. Welcome. Travel says Mountain View. She knows that. Yeah. They don't do it anymore. I don't think. Mountain View, and then if you had a lot of gas and a lot of money, and your curfew allowed it, and you could make it to Walnut Hill. From Mountain View to Walnut Hill was quite the trek back in the day. But you know, that was big time if you could go over to Walnut Hill and race. Yes, it had a line lock on the 4 on the floor, a rebuilt 400. It was, and she was metallic blue, and lots of glitter in that paint, and she was 2-door, just fabulous. Just fabulous. That's very kind of you, Freaky Ed Shireen. That's an odd YouTube name. But that's very kind of you. Thank you. So Cindy says, funny story. This is my cousin Cindy, you guys. I went to work at Walmart years ago, wanted to work in security. They put me on the customer service desk. I lasted 1 day. I said, oh, heck no. People were so rude. True story. Oh, we are definitely cousins. That's like my McDonald's story. I am embarrassed to admit this, but I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I was in college, and I was the first in my family to graduate. Cindy's on my father's side. When I say this about my family, I mean my mother's side of the family. Cindy and I only found each other in the last 10 years, so we didn't know each other existed. But on my mother's side of the family that I grew up with, didn't know I had family on my father's side of the family till recently. I was the first in my family to graduate high school, and I was the first to go to college. And so I was working several jobs to put myself through college and pay for everything. And I got a job at McDonald's, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, but if Cindy can share her story, I'll share mine. And so I showed up for work, and the first day of training was just brutal. And the next day, I got there, and they put me on the counter, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing. And this was back in the 70s when it wasn't as crazy and people weren't as rude as they are now. But people were rude, and they wanted their stuff and fast, and you had certain things in the register, and blah, 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 blah. And that, I didn't even have a brain injury or anything then. I was pretty smart too. And I just was freaking out. And so the manager comes up and pulls me off and says there's a broom by the he was so mad. He's like, there's a broom by the back door. Go get it and go sweep the parking lot. I went to the back door, looked at the broom, and just kept going. And went home. I was like, I can't do this. And so you will find me being the nicest, most courteous person at these fast food places you've ever seen, because I could never do what they do. And probably the same thing at Walmart, and I worked overnights at Target for a long time. It was a long time. It was 14 months, because I wanted to pay for, I redid my house at the time, and I redid, I took out a wall and combined 2 of the bedrooms into one big craft room with a big board table so that all my friends could come and we could craft together. I fixed it up just like Hobby Lobby craft area. Anything and everything you needed to scrapbook and all of that was in that room. Every tool you could imagine, and I paid for it by working overnight at Target for 14 months. And so I know what those people do too. And so you bet, you'll find me being as nice as possible to them. Geo Gypsy Travel says hers was a 1968 Mercury Cyclone jet, 428, fastest girl car in high school. Fun times. Yes, my muscle car was the fastest, and I was no dummy. I knew you guys were asking me out just so they could drive my car, but they couldn't do it. I wouldn't let anybody drive my car. Oh my gosh. Oh, Kathy, that's so sweet of you about the rig. Thank you. So let's see. Arnold says at least I lasted a day. I lasted a day in like 3 hours. It was brutal. I was just like, he told me, go get that broom. It's back by the back door. I was just like, I just kept going. But the bad thing was it was the only McDonald's in town, and I couldn't go in there and eat again. Oh my gosh. You guys, I can't thank y'all enough for finding me. I had this whole thing planned that I was gonna talk to y'all about, and about the travels and how much fun we've had, and I can't even remember where all we stayed. Getting all messed up, and it's starting to get dark, and I didn't turn on any lights. Let me see. That's kind of freaky. Let me see if that'll go over there. Oh, that's kind of freakier. Is that worse? That's awful. Let me put it back there. Oh, that's worse. I look like I'm like doing like a seance. Ooh. I don't know what to do. I can just hold my arm up like that because it's pretty good there. Let me see if I can put it here. It's getting dark, and there we go. Can y'all live with that? I can change the lighting so it's not so. Can y'all live with that? Will that work? And y'all, please go buy some t-shirts from my friend Connie. She has really put her heart and soul into that shop. And again, if you're new on here, okay, thank you guys for letting me know. Pup Camper, will you put up the store link and the discount code one more time for me, please? I really appreciate you. I have to get Cheryl to do that for me, because I can't. If I do it on my phone, then I mess up the whole the whole live stream. But right now I can't even remember where we stayed coming here. I got all messed up with trying to figure out the how to do the live stream. I got all messed up, and I couldn't figure it out. And then I can't remember now what I was going to tell y'all. So do y'all have any questions for me? Okay, so y'all go to Roam Free Threads. Look for my friend Connie's t-shirts. This is just one of many videos. I mean, not videos. I read Renee's comment and said video. Many t-shirts that she has. And I'm just so happy somebody said I needed to buy smaller sizes. I am losing a little bit of weight, but her and y'all are gonna love the material. It's so nice and soft. And so put in discount for 15% discount. Put in Wonder 15. That's all you have to put in, Wonder 15. So yes, and please make sure you are subscribed, like Arnold just said. Thank you, Renee. That probably would be a good video. But and I do have videos coming up. It has been hard to do videos because I don't have power. I probably will as of today. And like I was telling y'all, and Richard is on here. He has offered to he's got something that will, yes, Wonder 15. That is the code to get 15% off. I'm gonna get a job or do something, and then Richard says he might have something that will help me out, but I haven't had enough power because my batteries got so low. I think they're back up to 100% as of today, but it'll take them a while to equalize, is my understanding. sell to sell for maximum, and so I won't be able to run my own Starlink on them very long. And my Blue Eddy has been able to keep up with for my phone and laptop, and I can take that to Jana's and get them charged. But I haven't had internet. And when you don't have internet, it's kind of hard to do videos. And so I borrowed Jana's internet, but it takes away from hers if I'm uploading videos and everything. So I try not to be on there at the same time she is, and yeah, and it's hard to travel and edit same day. But I was keeping up, but I'm behind now because of the power issue. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Lorelei is asking if we're going to Quartzsite. We'll be heading to Quartzsite tomorrow. I don't know what our schedule is or how long we'll be there or where we're going or anything, Lorelei. But yes. What about you and Linda? Are you going to be in Quartzsite this year, Lorelei? So what else do you guys? What else? Thank y'all again for bouncing around until you could find me. That was pretty much a shit show. Excuse my French, but it's the truth. Where will I be selling my books? I don't have it in me this year to do Tyson Wells, the 10-day tent show. Thank you, Pup Camper. And so, no, Lori is saying maybe I could get a job in the big tent. That is too noisy, too much motion, too busy for me. It would cause, I would have a episode. I wouldn't be able to work in a place like that. But thank you for the suggestion. I am selling my books every first Saturday at QIA in Quartzsite, and maybe some more. I want to. Last year, the director of the Quartzsite Library came by my booth and wanted me to do a book signing for the library system. And so when I get to Quartzsite, I'll be contacting her to see what that's about. But that's not exactly selling. I mean, I'm sure I would sell some books, but if I did, I would split that with whatever library or whatever venue they set me up at. But you guys, please be sure to come find me the first Saturday of every month, starting December 6th at QIA in Quartzsite. And QIA stands for the Quartzsite Improvement Association. You can Google it and get the address, or go to my website. I forgot. Go to my website, debradickinson.com, and look under events, and they're posted on there. And it's like a big vendor fair. It's like a local town fair every first Saturday. Hundreds of vendors. I'm inside toward the back by the back door, and I love that location. It's where the stage used to be. The stage isn't there anymore, but or is it? I think they just changed it. But anyway, I'm inside. I'm not outside, which is so nice. Makes it so easy for setup. And by the back door. So the first Saturday of every month. And yes, Arnold, thank you for. Y'all are keeping me on track. Thank you for that. I will be doing at least one, maybe two mini meetups, and that's where I announce where I'm going to be for lunch, maybe for 2 or 3 hours. And I usually have about a dozen people show up, and we get to hang out and have lunch together and visit. And that's always so nice. Yes, kind of like a farmer's market, Travels. Thank you. And I haven't announced that yet because I need to get there and see what's what and where I can do that. And I also, with my Coco Fam, those that are patrons and YouTube channel members, I do a camp together for 3 nights, and usually in February. And so if you're a Coco Fam member, be sure you're on the lookout for that too. So Oh, yeah, Lorelai, I miss seeing you. Oh, yay. Well, y'all have fun on your cruise and with family and everything. That's amazing. That's great. Yeah, it'll be too. It's not just the noise that can get to me, Lori. It's the movement. That's why I can't do city traffic and stuff like that. It's too much going this way. Ask my cousin Cindy and Mike how it goes for me when I get in big cities and try to navigate traffic. Yay, Lorelai, for your first cruise. That's awesomeness. Okay, guys, I think that's it for me tonight. Thank y'all for the questions that kept me on track, and thank y'all again for finding me. And for those who are watching this later, please be sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Consider becoming a YouTube channel member, and watch on my website for events, for my book signing events, for my mini meetups and get-togethers, and for the Coco Fam camp together. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun winter, and I love you guys. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you down the road. Bye. Oh, sorry. Finn's wanting to come up. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay. He was like, Mama, 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 who are you talking to? You see him? Did you finally wake up? Huh? Did you finally wake up? Oh, thank you for putting that up. Cheryl, you're the best. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Say bye. Say bye.